Don't deliver, stuck in a phase, misguided by mistakes. You're addictive.
So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. So quite a contest we have in store. Just listen to the noise level from the stands. There's the whistle. Blaszczykowski. Josip Ilicic. Kalinic. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Lucas Piszczek. Kagawa. Story. Valero. Josip Ilicic. Kagawa. Task needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Kalinic, looking to shoot! Nuri Sahin. Kagawa. Tries making a foray down the right. Ball's gone out of play. Valero. Matias Fernandez. And it's Kalinic. Goes wide. Ilicic. Has a hit! Goal! Fiorentina! Oh, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Rodriguez. Josip Ilicic. Kalinic. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's off on a marauding run. He's come loose. That was always going to be the keeper's. Ramos. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Lofted into the middle. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Royce. Tomovic cuts it out. Matías Fernandez. Blashikovsky. Valero. Fernandez. Ilicic has a swing at it. Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it.
Fiorentina are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Fiorentina take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will find...
They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Fiorentina take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Ramos. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Hit into the middle. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Ilicic. Josip Ilicic with a delicate ball. Josip Ilicic needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Danger averted for now. Nuri Sahin. Ramos for the shot! It's anyone's ball. He's going after it. Firmly met. Josip Ilicic takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Ilicic. Tries a through ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It was well spotted.
Ilicic. Kalinic can shoot here. He'll have a dip. Fiorentina get it back again. Lucas Piszczek. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's got through. There is the half-time whistle. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Josip Ilicic. Kagawa going full steam down the flank. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now the pass.
Fireball.
They can win style. They're back within reach.
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Josip Ilicic. Valero. And it's Kalinic. Josip Ilicic. Nuri Sahin.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? And he has been fouled there. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Defence has got rid of that. Josip Ilicic. Pumps it forwards. Kalinic got into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. Kalinic. Spoon forward.
Fiorentina have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Needed a better pass there. Royce has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Josip Ilicic. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Blaszczykowski.
Well, he seems to be operating on a wavelength all of his own. I don't know what he was trying then.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Swept
Fired
in.
ball.
Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. He had to read the whole situation as it developed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Kalinic. Mats Hummels gets it back. Kalinic goes for goal! Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's made sure that that won't get through. Ball's out on the left now. Has gone out.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Story. Kalinic. Josip Ilicic. Passes it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Tomovic positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Ilicic. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. There's the ball in. Overhit and out of play. Josip Ilicic. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Blaszczykowski. Josip Ilicic. Out to the left it goes. And it's Royce. Royce. Played into the middle. And that's been repelled. And there goes the final whistle. Well, it's not quite the end of the world, but it doesn't help. A defeat in the first game. Now they need to turn it round and recover over the rest of the group stage. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, sometimes going into chase mode can bring out the best in teams, and we're about to discover if this one has the substance needed to prevail. If they have it, the only way is up.